Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. We'll try to run here with Barkley. First down and more to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, KC. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Forced to his right. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
Every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll throw again with Purdy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here just past the 30.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
On first down, Daniel. To the right, that's Pitts. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 70 single, 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing is Daniel. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Daniels now on first down. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
43-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
To the air again is Daniels. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and you're able to convert.
Well, going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's averted for the offense, at least for the moment, a near turnover there. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Throwing again. Daniel. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Ready?
Daniels going to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60. Pass to 60. Ready?
They'll go play action here with Daniel. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Cowboys. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
1st and 10. Purdy. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
6 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 16-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got it at about the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
To throw is Purdy. This one caught at the 4. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
To second and
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. That is caught by the tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's Buckner now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Get set. Get set.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. A'Shawn Robinson there on the play.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Remember this one thing, Michael. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jadeveon Clowney getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to have the Chiefs first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Saquon. And he'll crunch forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, KC. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
Next to score, Chiefs 38, Cowboys 35. Harrison Butker at kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On play action, Daniels throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for and throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here's Nixon on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Purdy. That's complete to Rice. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Back to the air is Purdy. Catch made there by Waddle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Kansas City.
Here's Barkley. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to add on to his amazing total on the ground this year. That was number 25, closing in on the all-time record.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
On 1st down, Daniels. Over the middle, that's his tight end picks. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers. Mustang 19.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Exiting the pocket right. And caught on the right side by Sutton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. To the goal line and in. George Pickens. Touchdown Cowboys. His 2nd TD of the game. And this one gives his team the lead. So add another touchdown down and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
Makes the score Cowboys 49, Chiefs 45. Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake, Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Purdy sacked. A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Leads to 3rd and 5.
Get set, get set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
City Chiefs.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll drop to throw. And will be forced out of bounds. A very short game. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Please. 90, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's in! Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Dallas. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burton of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That's brought in, right side, try Pickens. And he will score again. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his third touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. Pinheiro on for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Here's Purdy on first and 10. This one, a deep shot for Rice. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Again, working deep downfield. That one's knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down. Here's Purdy again. He's going to look downfield once again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Here's Purdy. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. Here's first and 10. They'll throw again with Purdy. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. They'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in interception. Now, don't get me wrong, neither...
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. One last shot now for Purdy. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.
stopping, no callings. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it harder. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope, and 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m., let's got me loose. From what you say, I'm you. Deny, baby, won't get me through. I ain't got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know your location. Send me your location.
Where you at, where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
It's 2 a.m., let's got me loose. From what you say, I'm you. Deny, baby, won't get me through. I ain't got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know your location. Send me your location. Your location.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.
Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wait, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning is in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play.